position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Missouri Tigers, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Missouri ready to kick off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off play action on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. The Sooners come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
That's a nice run. This guy has it all, doesn't he? He has speed, he has shiftiness, and he has power. The power reminds me of an old, great Sooner running back, Marcus Dupree. Arguably one of the most gifted runners college football has ever seen. A guy that didn't quite pan out at the NFL level because of injuries. This dude has it in him, though, and I'm sure he's reminding a lot of people in the stadium right now of good old Marcus Dupree.
Extending the play. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. And the Sooners with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Makes the catch. It's Butler. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires left. Wide out trying to get it in. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. The Sooners started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tigers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Finds his big tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Missouri wants to go fast.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you call. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Missouri will have to send out the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and look for room. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Butler. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds a yard short at the 49. And the Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Ball is loose. They knocked him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Sooners come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. The Sooners line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Going to swing it on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Rousseau. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
And the Sooners are facing 3rd and inches. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Using the quick game. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Close to the marker, it's Ferguson. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. The Sooners line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Sooners! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in the SEC so vital to a team's season, and this one is no different.
Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Fields. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the 1st quarter. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. They largely dominated the 1st quarter and built a nice lead to get started. First play of the period, 1st down here. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Send the tight end in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Tigers will hustle to the line.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense. They're deterred. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. It's caught downfield. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Missouri has it ready to go with another 1st down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll lead on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wide receiver going in motion.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Off the RPO, complete. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Kane. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And the Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run play action. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Pressure coming. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision-making.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. Had to settle for the field goal.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting out there.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have...
Turning it on! He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to go up top on first down. Wide open downfield. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right.
Headed to the end zone, and you race it to the house. Touchdown Sooner!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. Still on his feet at the 45. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Fields. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Second down coming up. Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the catch. It's Fields. Oh, he's got some space. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Unloads quickly. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. One drive is already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again, this time a rather long one from 46 yards out. He got it.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. At the 35, he's got room. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Right down the middle. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time, the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with 0 hesitation, and with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the second half. Take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look
breaks into the open. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. The snap sets up the throw. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And they're able to make the tackle.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage. And one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
Here's the pressure. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's complete on the right side. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it through a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on a line to his wide receiver.
The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And you know what? The best 3rd down offenses don't get the 3rd down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You could tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard. Got a nice gain. Pop.
There he goes. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down. That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Fields. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. From the gun, the running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
That's caught. It's Fields. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Touchdown, Missouri! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over.
And the quarterback goes down, but there is a penalty flag down, and I think the offense is going to pick up the 1st down. The defense was offside. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. From the gun, give on the inside. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Give him 114 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. They'll give it to him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Sooners want to pick up the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Oh, they're after him. Hit as he throws. He's got an open man. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Wants to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense is really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
A shot toward the end zone. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Quarterback keeper. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Well, they came into this game believing they could run the football in critical down and distances, and they did it right there on that 4th down.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Here's a heat. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He's got it on the run. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And the punishment has been extended. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Missouri comes to the line with another 1st down. The give out of the gun. Got the 1st down and more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Hits the accelerator to the right. He's at the 40. The 20. The 10. Touchdown Sooners. The defense putting points on the board. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in CUSA, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Kennesaw State looks like it sent the JV squad out there today. An offense that can't move the sticks, and a defense that looks disinterested. They're trailing by 35 to Louisiana Tech. Just another week of Conference USA football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big game. It makes life really easy on that 2nd down.
3rd down conversion's always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed behind the line. It's Fields. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes.
Turning it on! And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't...
And into the end zone. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
Yards after catch. That's what this guy gives you. That was a simple slant pass. He caught it, made guys miss, showed you the speed, and it was pay dirt from there. What can you say about this guy's athleticism, man? He is such a weapon.
Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. And the Sooners will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds the tight end. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Fields. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game. Taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down. Missouri gets to the line quickly. To the air on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Fields. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
The Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fields. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Head down he goes at the 18. So here they come, 4th and long, and this defense is after back-to-back sacks. Into the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and now they trail by just 15. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. Clock is stopped. Timeout used by the defense. 14 seconds left.
And that's just a timing route. And if I'm a quarterback and they're going to sit back in zone, when I run those crossers, man, I just wait for that zone window to open up, anticipate it a little bit, chunk that thing, and let my receiver do the rest of the work.
Bring in the heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. The Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. After the missed connection, it's third down for this offense. He's looking downfield to throw. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Unloads it left. Rolls it in. And the defense makes the stop. You've got to try to get the ball into the end zone in the air on that one, and they didn't get close. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the